I'm playing Second Breakfast, challenge number 18 from Card Talk. The quest is going to be Fire in the Night, and the restrictions are Valour and Helm of Secrecy. The deck I'm bringing is a Force of 300 contract deck. Your deck cannot include ally cards. Each of your heroes can have one additional restricted attachment. Reduce the cost of the first restricted attachment you play on each of your heroes each round by 1. Refresh action. If each of your heroes has at least 2 restricted attachments, flip this card over. Side B. Each of your heroes can have 1 additional restricted attachment and gets +1 willpower for each restricted attachment on it. Action. Exhaust this card to heal 1 damage from each of your heroes. And the heroes I have is Eowyn. She's a 9 threat tactics hero. 4/1/1/3 Rohan Noble. Setup. Reduce your threat by 3. Action. Raise your threat by 3 to ready Eowyn. She gets +9 attack until the end of the phase. Limit once per game for the group. Baragond, a 10 threat spirit hero. 0/1/4/4 Gondor warrior. Sentinel. Response. After Baragond defends an attack and takes no damage, reduce the defending player's threat by 1. Limit once per round. And Theoden. He's a 12 threat tactics hero. 2/3/2/4 Rohan Noble Warrior. Sentinel. Each hero with a printed tactics resource icon gets +1 willpower. Starting threat is 28. (1A) Hogarth's Hill. The woodmen of Hogarth's Hill have agreed to help you in your quest, but shortly after they welcome you to their town, it is attacked by the very dragon you seek. Dagnir has come to take vengeance on Wilderland. Set up. Search the encounter deck for all 8 encounter side quests. Shuffle them together and place them face down next to the quest deck. This is the side quest deck. The first player adds Dagnir to the staging area and shuffles the encounter deck. Each other player reveals an encounter card. 1B. 50 quest points. Forced. At the end of the planning phase, reveal the top card of the side quest deck and add it to the staging area. Dagnir makes an attack against Hogarth's Hill. Do not deal a shadow card for this attack. The first player may declare a defender for this attack. Excess damage must be dealt to Hogarth's Hill. The stage cannot be defeated while Dagnir has hit points remaining. If Dagnir has no hit points remaining, the players win the game. If this stage has damage equal to its quest points, the players lose the game. Then we got Dagnir. X threat, where X is 1 more than the number of side quests in the victory display. 7 attack, 5 defense, 20 hit points. Dragon, immune to player card effects. Can't leave the staging area or take more than X damage from the non-quest effects each round. While at least 3 side quests are in the victory display, Dagnir is considered to be engaged with each player. our opening hand. Round Shield, Horn's Cry, Test the Will, Horn's Cry, Open the Armory, and Hold Your Ground. I'm going to take a mulligan. We want more restricted attachments. Unexpected Courage, Raven-Winged Helm, Hold Your Ground, Gondorian Shield, Hour of Wrath, and a War Axe. Gondorian Shield. I'm going to put a Gondorian Shield on the Varagond. Put a Gondorian Shield on the Theoden. And put a War Axe on the Eowyn. Now we'll reveal a side quest. Douse the Flames. 10 quest points. Dagnir's fire spreads from outer wall to the nearby rooftops. If you don't put them out quickly, Hogarth's Hill will burn. Forced. At the end of the quest phase, deal 5 damage to Hogarth's Hill. When Douse the Flames is defeated, remove 10 damage from Hogarth's Hill. So we're going to block Dagnir with Varagond. He's defending for 6, so 1 damage goes on Hogarth's Hill. And we're going to quest for 5, 8 against 1. Swarm of Bats. We have to discard all our resources and raise our threat equal to the number of discarded resources. So that's going to be 3. And so no threat was added. So we put 7 progress on the Douse the Flames. At the end of the questing phase, we have to deal 5 damage. And we go to the end of the round. Rohan Warhorse. I'm going to put a Rohan Warhorse onto Theoden. And a Raven-Winged Helm onto Varagond. Now we're going to go questing again. We've got Fortify the Defense. Characters do not count their defense when defending against Dagnir. So Dagnir is going to make an attack. It's going to go undefended. We're going to go against Douse the Flames. We're questing for 8. Bright Flames. X. Each player assigns X damage among characters he controlled, for X is 1 more than the number of side quests in the victory display. So that's going to be 1. So we quest successfully by 7. That clears, douse the flames, and take off 10 damage, so we're down to 3. We go to the next round. We're going to play Unexpected Courage onto Varagond. Now we're going to go to the end of the planning phase. Defend the town. The goblins of Mount Gundabad follow Dagnyr in her assault on Hogarth's Hill. Their attacks spread the defense thin across the outer walls. While Defend the Town is the current quest to reveal an additional encounter card during the quest phase. Fourth, at the end of the encounter phase, deal 1 damage to Hogarth's Hill for each enemy in the staging area. So we're going to go towards Fortify the Defense, and Dagnyr is going to attack and put 7 damage. And we're questing for 8 against 2. Dark Black Woods. So that's 3. We put 3 damage onto Fortify the Defense, or 3 progress. Now we're going to travel to Dark Black Woods. We have to discard this. It's not an enemy. And we go to the next round. I'm going to put a golden shield onto Arwen. Now we can use willpower, can count as defense, and put a round shield onto Varagond. So at the end of this turn, I can flip the contract. Now, end of the planning phase, rally the woodmen. The men of Hogarth's Hill are strong and brave, but Dagnir's mere presence weakens the resolve of even the mightiest warrior. The woodmen need strong leadership to hold together. Allies can't be declared as attackers against Dagnir. Response: when Rally the Woodman is defeated, each player searches the top 5 cards of his deck for an ally, puts it into play, and shuffles his deck. Dagnir makes attack. It's 7 damage. And we're going to go against Fortify the Defense. 8, and there's 2 in the staging area. Woodland Palisade. So that adds 2. Quest successfully by 4. That clears the Dark Black Woods and puts 1 progress on to Fortify the Defense. We're going to travel to the Woodland Palisade. I can ready up a hero. Now Dagnir attacks for 2 less. Go to the next round. Now we flip our contract. War Axe, we're going to put a War Axe onto Theoden. Now go to the end of the planning phase. Route the goblins. Goblins stream across the drawbridge towards Hogarth's Gate. They can't be allowed into the town. Route the goblins gets +5 quest points for each goblin enemy in play. When Route the Goblins enters play, search the deck for a different goblin enemy and put it into play and engage with you. That's his when revealed effect. So we're going to get Orc of the Flame. Now we're going to go against Fortify the Defense, and it's attacking for 5. 23. And we're questing for 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. And there's 2 in the staging area. Orc of the Flame. When revealed, the first player must either deal 2 damage to a hero he controls or 3 damage to Hogarth's Hill. We'll deal 2 damage to a hero. So that added 2. So we quest successfully by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That puts 3 on the Wooden Palisade, exploring it, and 6 on to Fortify the Defense. Exploring that. And we get to draw 3 cards. Mirror, Snowmane, and Rohan Warhorse. So we're going to engage the Orc of the Flame. And we're going to block with Varagond. Makes an additional attack. We reduce our threat by 1. We're going to block again. No shadow. Undefended. No shadow. So we have to put 2 damage. Put 2 damage onto Varagond. Or exhaust our contract and heal up 1 damage from each character. Now we're going to go to the next round. I put Snowmane onto Theoden. Mirror onto Eowyn. We're going to put Raiment of War onto Varagond and remove the round shield. And we're going to put Rohan Warhorse on Eowyn. Now for questing, we have to first reveal this. Hold the door. Each player can reduce their threat. When hold the door is defeated, reduce each player's threat by 5. The enraged Dagnir battles the gates of Hungar's Hill, and mighty doors of oak crack and split. You call for sturdy beams to brace the gate while you lean desperately against the doors. Each player's threat cannot be reduced. Okay. We have to deal 1 damage to the hill because there is an enemy. I'm just going to deal a couple more because I might have missed it. And now Dagnir's going to attack. We're going to block with Baragon, and we take no damage. And we're going to go against Hold the Door. And we're questing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 against 3. Tower Gate. It's 3 threat. So we quest successful by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Puts 8 progress onto Hold the Door. Now we're not going to travel. And Theoden readies up. This request successfully. We're going to block Baragon, attacking enemy gets +1, so attacking for 3, no damage. Then we're going to ready up Miravor. Use Miravor and put it on top of our deck to ready up Eowyn. And we're going to block with Eowyn and use her shield to give her +8 defense. It's +1 for it, so it's attacking for 5. We have 12 defense, so we're not damaged. And then we're going to attack with Theoden for 3, 4, 5, 6. Destroy this orc, and then readies up and destroys this orc. And we go to the next round, and we have to deal 1 more damage to Hogarth's Hill. We're going to put Miravor onto Eowyn. Now we're going to go questing. We have to put out another side quest. Drawer Fire. Dagnir's assault is relentless, and the people of Hogarth's Hill need them to regroup. Someone must draw the dragon's attention away from the town. Shadow cards dealt to Dagny are immune to player card effects and cannot be cancelled. And when this is chosen as the current quest, she makes an immediate attack. And exhaust my contract to heal up 1 damage from each of my characters. And Dagny makes an attack. I'm going to block with Varagond. And now I'm going to go towards Hogarth's Hold the Door. And we're questing for 14. And there's 6 in the staging area. Shadow of Bats. We have to discard all our resources. That's 2, 3, 7. So we go up to 43. And we quested successfully by 8, so that clears the Hold the Door. And we reduce our threat by 5. So at the end of the quest phase, these get resources, and Theoden readies up. And now we have 3 side quests in the victory display. So Dagny is considered engaged with us. So he's going to attack. And we're going to block with Varagond. No shadow. Reduce our threat by 1 because it does no damage. And now we're going to attack back. We're going to ready up Eowyn and put it back on top of our deck. So we're attacking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we can deal 4 damage. We go to the next round. We have to deal 1 damage here because there's more than one enemy. There's 1 enemy. And we're going to put Miravor onto Eowyn. At the end of the planning phase, we put the last side quest out, and it's to face the dragon. Arrows and spears bounce off Dagnir's armored hide like raindrops. Nothing seems to slow her assault. Perhaps if you could strike at her underbelly, you would find a way to injure the dragon. After Dagnir attacks and destroys a character, heal 5 damage from her. When face the dragon is defeated, deal 5 damage to Dagnir. So we're going to block Dagnir with Varagond and reduce threat by 1. There's no damage. And we're going to go towards face the dragon. We're questing for 14, and there is 7 in the staging area. Cursed Forest. While a Cursed Forest is in the staging area, when revealed, it cannot be cancelled. So that adds 4. So we quest successfully by 3. Now I'm going to travel to the Cursed Forest. Theoden readies up. And we have to reveal a card. It's a Dragon's Thrall. When it engages you, either deals 3 damage to the hill or makes immediate attack. So when it engages, he's gonna deal 3 damage to the hill. Now, Dagnir and Orc attacking. We're going to block Dagnir with Baragond. +2. So we're going to cancel 1 with the Raven, with the Winged Helm, and we take 1 damage. Now we're going to ready up Mirror, and we're going to block with Aowen. He's blocking for 12. No shadow, no damage. Then we're going to attack with Theoden and destroy the Orc. Ready up. And then he can attack again for 6 and deal 1 damage to the dragon. Then we have to deal 1 damage and go to the next round. Put a Mirror. Now we're going to block Dagnir with, we're going to heal up this. We're going to block Dagnir with Baragond and reduce our threat by 1. Then we're going to quest towards Face the Dragon. And we're questing for 14 against 7. Burning Watchtower. That's 4. So we quest successfully by 3. Puts 3 progress on the Cursed Forest. At the end of the quest phase, this is explored. It's the resources, and we have to deal 4 damage to the hill. Dagnir is going to ready up, and Dagnir is going to attack. We're going to block with Baragond. Attacking is +1. We're going to cancel the damage. And then we're going to attack back. And we're readying up with Mirror. We're going to attack back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and deal 4 damage to Dagnir. And we have to rate 1 for being 1 enemy in the staging area and go to the next round. that here. Now we're going to block Dagnir, reduce our threat by 1. Ready up with the Unexpected Courage. And now we're going to quest for 14. There's 4, 8 in the staging area. We're going to go towards Face the Dragon. Power and Wrath. Doom 1. Discard the active location and deal X damage to Hogarth's Hill, where X is the active location's threat. So that's going to be 4. So we're up to 41. And so we quest successfully by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 1 short. Now we're going to travel to the Burning Watchtower. Deal out 4 damage, and then we're going to heal up 1 damage from each of our heroes. It's our contract. Ready up with, because we quest successfully. And now we're going to block with Varagond. No shadow, no damage. And we deal 1 damage because there's an enemy in the staging area. And we can attack back for 6. Ready up and do 7 more, so we'll do our 4 damage. Go to the next round. We're going to put this onto Awen. Going to block Dagnir with Varagond. And reduce our threat by 1. We're going to quest 14 and go against Face the Dragon. So we're going to quest for 14. We're actually going to we'll go towards the attack for 6. Yeah, we'll go towards face. And he's attacking, so we reduce our threat by 1. Blocking. Makes an immediate attack against the first player. Undefended damage against Hogarth's Hill. We're going to block with Baragond. No shadow effect because it doesn't destroy character. And we take no damage. So we quested for 14 against 4. That clears out the Burning Watchtower. And clears out Face the Dragon. And does 5 damage to Dagnir. And we readied up. Now we're going to play a Hold Your Ground and ready up Baragond. We're going to block with Baragond. It gets +2 attack, so it's attacking for 9. If we take 2 damage, we'll take 1 damage. We're canceling 1. Now we're going to attack with Theoden and deal 1 damage. And then we have to raise the threat of this Hogarth's Hill by 1, and we go to the next round. Draw a card. Helm of Secrecy. Well, we're going to play Helm of Secrecy. And we're going to choose Theoden. And we're going to switch him with Grimbjorn. Because it has choose a hero you control and discard all tokens from a secret from it and select a different non-fellowship, non-Baggins hero from your collection with a threat cost less than or equal to the chosen hero. Swap those heroes, moving all eligible attachments and damage tokens to the hero from your collection. So the Snowmane can't go on because he's not Rohan. Got the War Axe. And Rohan Warhorse and a Gondorian Shield. So he's got 1 defense. Three attack. Now we're going to go into the quest phase for block Dagnir, and we're not going to reduce our threat. Go into the questing phase. We're going to quest for 8. And we're going to go against Route the Goblins. Burning Watchtower. So we quested 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We quested unsuccessfully by 2. We're going to ready up. We're going to use Miracle. We're going to ready up AON and give +1 resource or willpower. So we only raise our threat by 1. Now we're going to attack with Dagnir. Before we do that, we're going to play the Hour of Wrath. Valour. Choose a player until the end of the phase. Each of that player's heroes does not exhaust to attack or defend. We're going to choose us, and we're in Valour. So we're going to block with Barragond, and it gets +2. So attacking for 9, we take 1 damage. And then we're going to attack back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and deal 5 damage to Dagnir, and that destroys them. So there's a win. Hope you enjoyed watching. Have a great day.